guys, it's Laura here. I haven't updated in a while, but I'm going to try and keep this video short. This video is going to kind of be 3 videos in one. So, let's see, quick background. For anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Laura, Laura's Inspiration. I was sleeved on 7/1/2011, so this is my 3-year update. I went from being 367 pounds at my highest to 181 at my lowest at my 1-year post-op. My highest was probably the summer of 2010. I want to say was my highest. More background, my mom passed away in 2009, my dad in 2010, causing me to gain 75 pounds. So anyway, after my parents passed away, my husband I had looked into weight loss surgery, but my husband kind of said, look, your parents are gone and I want you to be here for us and for our kids and for grandkids. My parents didn't even get a chance to see me get married. So anyway, that's the short of why I had surgery. I think there's a link up here or video somewhere on my page that says why I had surgery, and so that has all the explanation. So my highest was 367, which was probably summer 2010, I want to say. Summer 2011, I had surgery. When I started my program, I had to do 6 months pre-op diet. When I started that, I had lost a couple of pounds because I was getting ready for my wedding. I had lost about 10 pounds, 20 pounds. So anyway, I had to lose about 30 pounds. I ended up losing about 47. I was 301 day of surgery. You guys can do the math. So my lowest rate, like I said, was 181, which was at my 1-year post-op. And this was me at my 1-year post-op. You guys can see. So that was me. That was 1 year. And 2 years I didn't really do a picture because I had reconstructive plastic surgery. My first surgery was a 360 circumferential lower body lift and medial thigh lift, which is where they cut down your thighs. That was on June 17th, 2013. My second surgery was exactly a month later on July 17th, 2013. I had breast lift and augmentation and bracioplasty arms. So I'll show my scars a year later in a little bit. So this was me, and this also has me at my 3-year. So that's kind of what I look like on my one in the middle is my 2-year, kind of all bandaged up. And then this is a comparison shot of my 3-year and my 1-year. Same outfit. You can tell in my arms, kind of in my belly too. And then, last shot I'll show you. I didn't want to stitch these in later, so that's what I'm showing you now. This is me at my highest and me currently. So, that's me. As far as weight goes, I hit 181 at 1 year, and then I went on vacation and stayed at 197 for the next 2 years. Or 195, around the 190s. I had seen 200 again. I am 6 foot, I guess I should say that. I am very tall. So 190 on me will look definitely different than a normal sized woman, like 5'8", 5'9". Those inches make a big difference. Even when I was big, my weight was kind of distributed. Nobody really thought I was as big as I was. So my surgeon's goal for me was 190. I'd like to get back down to 190. I'm going to have my 3-year appointment in August, actually, because I have to do blood work, and I ended up not doing it in time and blah, 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 yada, yada, whatever. So anyway, I'd like to get down to 190. I know it's possible. After I had my reconstructive surgery, I actually got down to 175 when I had my lower body lift, but I was living off of water and shakes and soup, because I was having constipation and bowel movement problems, and that's not real life for me. Real life for me is, let's see, real life for me 3 years out. I wake up in the morning, I go work out. I wake up at like 5:30, I go work out, come home, during my workout, I drink 32 ounces of water, come home, have a shake, go to work, have a cup of coffee with some sugar-free creamer, maybe have a pastry if there's some there. If not, I don't. I have them every day, you know. If there's a birthday, I'll rarely have cake because I don't really like the cakes that the kids bring. It's this weird spongy cake and I don't like it. And a lot of the cupcakes have buttercream frosting, which is way too sweet for me. Normally my morning snack around 11 is cottage cheese or Faya yogurt or string cheese with some meat. My lunch is a meal of some sort, usually something light, salad with some cut up meat and cheese. Then I have a late snack around 4 or 5, same as before, cottage cheese, yogurt, something. Come home and have dinner. I normally do get coffee in the afternoon. I try and keep my coffee under 100 calories. I'm addicted to Starbucks. Hello, my name is Laura. I'm addicted to Starbucks. I do like getting their iced coffee with non-fat milk. I mean, that's normally a good thing for me. It's about 80 calories, I think. And then I'll come home and I'll have dinner, usually something reasonable. I try and do protein first, but I really do like my carbs, so if I have mashed potatoes or pasta, I'll usually eat some of that. I try and keep my calories under 2,000 a day. Normally I can make 1,500 on a good day, under 2,000 definitely. And I work out at least 45 minutes a day, or 40 minutes with a 5-minute cool down. Stairmaster, elliptical, running occasionally. My body doesn't really like running, or jogging as I say, because it really is jogging. So that's what I do about 3 years out. I haven't really updated much because my life is just my life I've been living. Husband and I went on a wonderful cruise. That was great. Walked around in a bikini. As far as my surgeries go, I had told somebody the other day that I was 75% happy. And it's probably more like 85% happy. You know, if I want to say I had 4 surgeries and 3 out of the 4 I am ecstatic with. My thighs kind of didn't do what I wanted them to do. Sorry, I'm trying to find... Let's see. This was me and my husband. I kind of walked around like that a lot in a bikini and board shorts for a good portion of the trip. My thighs... So on my thighs, I kind of had this pocket. So say this is my thigh, right? The back of my thigh back here, I kind of had this pocket of fat. And although my wonderful surgeon, Dr. Katzen, did as much as he could, I did gain weight back. I'm sure that's where it went, and the pockets kind of came back. So, you know, my 360 body lift, I'm like ecstatic with. My my arms, oh my God, my arms used to be like down to here. I'm a teacher, so I'm like, no more bat wings, you know. My breasts, I mean, I think my husband loves them more than me, but, you know, I'm happy about that. I was originally just going to have a, sorry, I'm trying to find a picture of me in a bikini. I was originally just going to have a lift, but that was going to make me like an A, and I went from being a 44 double D to a 36 like B, only because there was a lot of extra skin. And so, you know, I was probably going to be an A. I mean, a really small A. And my husband told me, like, you're not going to be happy with that. And he's right. I wouldn't have been happy. And so 5 days before surgery, Dr. Katzen, can we talk about implants? And he was really sweet. And, you know, it only ended up bumping my surgery an hour more. And I'm beyond happy about my breasts. I mean, you know, they've dropped a little bit, but for my body size, they look much better than what they would have been. So let's talk scars. I don't know if you guys can really see. Oh, yeah. Put you up a little higher. Okay. So I have a scar. It goes from here. This is my longest one. I had a little, not an opening, but the skin stretched a lot here. And then there. And it goes to my elbow. This one's not as deep. And it goes up and to my elbow. The worst part I want to say is here, where my elbow is. because I think I did more moving than I should have, but really my scar is not that noticeable. As far as my breasts go, I'm wearing black, you can't really tell. But I mean, they would have been like nothing. It would have just been breast tissue. This has a built-in bra. You can't really tell, and I'm not going to show you the scars. But it's just, I had a para-areola, so they just cut around the areola and popped it off, I guess, and lifted up the breast tissue. Or he cut around the areola and then around again like a donut, pulled that off, and then, you know, did all this thing, put the implant in, and then cinched it back together. It looks great. It doesn't look like, it's not all like pinched or whatever. So as far as my, so you guys are here. So as far as my 360 goes, and my lower body lift goes, and my thighs, so I'm gonna put you guys right here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So my scar is pretty low. It's down here, and it comes around. I did have an area here, pretty nasty looking, but when I wear a bikini, you can't really tell, but it covers it up. I had a scab. I picked at it. I was a bad girl. So then it comes up high up here. And a little butt crack. And then, so it comes up high, like a bikini would. I had another little opening here, I think. No, I can't really see it. And then it comes back down to there. So it's really low on my cute little belly button. I always say Dr. Katzen has this like signature belly button that he does. It looks really natural. It's not like a circle. But this is what I look like now. My thighs are still big, like I've said. I'm actually going to move you guys. Let's take a little trip around my bedroom. Move you guys to here, so maybe you can see my thighs better. Okay, so these are my thighs. My scar is in here, from the knee up, and in here, and then from the knee up and in here. I did have a very large opening here on this side, but the scar is not that bad. But you can see here, that's the part that I'm unhappy about. Right there. It was like that before, and now it's kind of relaxed. So, I mean, that's the part that I'm really just like, I guess the most unhappy with. I talked to Dr. Katzen about a revision, but it's not within my budget. You know, having 4 surgeries in one summer, I can't expect all of them to come out 100%, you know, effective. Maybe later on down the line it could be in my budget, but I don't know. I'm going to be trying to go back to school here. I'm a teacher right now, bachelor's degree, child development, teaching a preschool. Been there going on my 10th year. Not the best money in the world at all by any means. My husband and I do want to have children eventually, and I know I've gotten this question, well, why didn't you wait to have your 360 in your thighs until after you had children? I didn't want to. I didn't want to. I wanted to enjoy my body while I could. You know, we still have other adventures we want to go on. For the most part, my thighs, as far as the cruise went, I was just like, you know what, whatever. When I'm walking around, you know, my thighs still touch. They're going to touch. I'm going to have big thighs, but the fact that it looks the way it does, it was more aesthetic for me. But when I was laying out in the sun, I said, F it. And I took off my board shorts and I just walked around because I didn't care. So, I mean, as far as life goes, I'm just kind of doing my thing, living life, being me, not trying to really, live by anybody else's expectations. I'm still really into being on the internet. Sorry guys. This was me in one of my bikinis. So, you know, I mean, come on. Like, how much can I really complain? Especially me, and, you know, I hear other people out there like, well, look at you. You've had your surgeries, and you're able to walk around how you want to walk around and be who you want to be. And I mean, I'm just living my life. And my advice for any newbies out there is it's hard in the beginning. You're going to have days where you're going to go up and down. You're never going to know if you're going to make it, but it's possible. As long as you work your tool. Don't sit there and shove ice cream into your mouth every day. Do I eat ice cream? Yes. But did I my first year? No. I had ice cream once or twice, maybe my first year, towards the end of the year, when I really got down my eating habits and knew what I could do and what I couldn't do. You know, those newbies that are out there that have ice cream. Oh, I'm in soft foods, I can have ice cream. Bullshit. Don't eat ice cream. Don't be stupid. You know? I hate to be the mean, you know, witch with a capital B on the block, but you know, there's these questions that people ask, these newbies. It's like, oh, can I have potato chips? It's like, no, you can't have potato chips. Learn to feel full with your new stomach first before you start eating all these slider foods. Don't go there, because you start going there when you're 3 months out. When you're a year out, you're going to have gained back all that weight that you lost. So work the tool, work out, be happy. That's all I have to say, okay? Bye.